Girl lives at the top of Penta Tower, room interior, surprisingly whimsical.
Stop recording this.
How the hell does she have so many objects? We're in the middle of a desert.
I'll start. What made you want to come?
We've heard that you've seen some people travel between this. I want to talk to one of those people. Can you point us in a direction?
My turn again! Let's talk about the kinds of boys and girls we like!
Huh?
Amo only crushes on people who have strong smells, because smells are the best. They can even make bad faces good. Amo likes your smells, but the one that Amo likes most of all is the big man.
What the hell? That's a bad smile.
That's nice, but is this Kiki gonna get us what we want or no? Came for info on how to get to the sphere, not a sleepover. Now I'll break out my onesie if it's the cost of said info. So is it?
Is it? Why would you say that? 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 You said you came to talk to Amo! You did! So then why? Why don't you sound like it? Why do you sound like someone who just wants to use Amo? That's so weird! Why do that? Amo is so happy that people from the outside go missing! But they only came to you!
Great. Not liking this.
You don't even want to see Amo unless you can get itchy! Why do that? Just say you came to see Amo! It would have been better, even if it was a lie!
Yeah, sorry. How about I try and rephrase? Hey girl, how you doing?
What's wrong with you, crap? Amo thinks you smell.
No, screw it. I'm gonna be real honest for a sec. You gotta cover up, because I can't think with my head right now.
Cover up? You think it's Amo's fault you like Amo's clothes too much? Out of everyone so far, you are the worst kind of worst. We're breaking up. You don't get the chance to be friends with Amo.